how am I going to be humanly expressed, genuinely nourished in my erotic soul when my blueprint is different than my partner's? So I'd love to hear your response to that, because I know it's a good one.
It is a good one, and it's a needed and necessary one, and a question that kind of upholds, like, yeah, this is one of the big reasons why we do blueprint work, right? It's for the self, but what happens after you come home to self? You start having awareness of how to relate better and differently to other. And that's actually one of the main things that we see as coaches, that I see and as a coach, is opposing blueprints, or quote unquote, like opposing blueprints, right? So many times I have couples coming in like, I'm a sexual and she's an energetic, or we're both, we're just like on the way it looks or feels for where they're at is on opposite sides of the spectrum. And my response to that is that we are all guiding each other home, and we are probably in partnership with somebody because they are in fact different than who we are, and at the same time similar and the same. And I feel that partnership is such an arena and it's grounds for growth and exploration. And so I really truly believe that if you have a partner that is in the opposite blueprint than you, like, congratulations, welcome. This is the starting point to deepen the relationship to you and your partner, and to learn how to love each other better and wider and deeper. Because my sense is, and my curiosity would be like, how much of your own soul wants to know that other way of feeling and experiencing this human experience? And what a blessing to be able to co-create that in your lovership. Like, oh, you like to be touched differently. Let's play with that. And also, can I start to feel pleasure from that kind of touch? Can I expand what does turn me on and arouse me? Can I find arousal and a gateway to more happiness by just turning my partner on? And so I think that if you're listening and you're like, okay, I think I'm a different blueprint than my partner, I want you to know that that's exactly why this exists, because it can give you the framework to actually come into deeper intimacy so that it doesn't feel like a barrier. It is in fact an opening.
That's so well put. And I want to just like underline, bold, and italicize that by saying that every permutation has spectacular opportunities. So if you're a sensual kink with a sexual, oh my gosh, what's available is incredible. If you're a sensual with an energetic, oh my gosh, what's available is incredible. If you're a psychological kink with a shapeshifter, oh my gosh, that what's available is incredible. And I won't, talk for another hour just going through all of the different permutations, but in the context of the erotic blueprints, there's no such thing as sexual incompatibility. I'm not saying there's no such thing as sexual incompatibility. I'm saying there's no such thing as sexual incompatibility in the context of using the erotic blueprints and being devoted to your own growth and expansion and a willingness to lean in. The main sexual incompatibility is when there in one or both of you is not a willingness to learn and expand and identify your own experience more, and really open with curiosity to learn how to love and touch your partner better. It's really like an incompatibility in willingness. And sometimes that incompatibility and willingness is the result of not having resources, not knowing where to turn for education. But if you've been listening to this podcast episode thus far, that reason is off the table for you, because in the context of erotic blueprints, when there's willingness and a devotion to the relationship and to both people's pleasure and the growth that comes with that, there just is no such thing as sexual incompatibility.